After all players have taken their turn, the first player will draw the top card in the Sovereign card deck and read the card aloud to all players. One at a time, beginning with player 1, players resolve the Sovereign card. Players can choose to pardon themselves from the effects of the Sovereign card by either playing a pardoned sleeper card or by paying a bribe in influence. The cost of the bribe starts at 3 influence for players with no bases and increases for each base owned. Refer your player cheat sheet for a detail of the cost of a pardon at all levels of bases owned. Note, pardons are all or nothing. You cannot partially pardon yourself on some bases and not others. There are 2 Sovereign cards that warrant a little more discussion. First, the tax card. If you can't afford the tax cost on one or more of your bases, you'll need to flip over those base cards for the resource collection phase. Keep this base card flipped for the duration of the next player turn phase, and you'll only flip it right side up at the start of the following Sovereign card phase. During this resource collection phase, you'll collect no income from the base or from related bonuses, nor will you add research markers. And during the subsequent player turn phase, all bonuses are lost. For instance, military bases no longer provide fortification benefits. You still own this base, and it will return to normal at the start of the subsequent Sovereign card phase, at which time you'll flip it right side up. Let's also talk about Crackdowns. During a Crackdown, players will select one safe zone base. If players only have one base or fewer, they do not need to roll for a Crackdown. For everyone else, one at a time, players will announce which base they're rolling for and roll a 12-sided die. If the roll is less than the current alert level, and if that base is unfortified, it is lost, so remove the base tile and the player cube. If the roll is greater than or equal to the current level, that base is safe. If you fail a Crackdown roll on a fortified base, first flip the base to the unfortified side and roll again. Repeat this process until players have rolled for all their bases other than their respective safe zone bases.